Let me give you 3 simple tips on how do you delegate. And these tips needs to start before you become a manager and not after you become a manager. Because even as an IC, you should start pushing things out of your plate. So you can create that room for you to think like your boss or like your boss's bosses. The first rule is called as direction is 80% casting. If I got the cast right, the guy knows his role. Imagine Heath Ledger as Dark Knight's Joker. That's about it. So casting is the most critical thing, which means they're getting the right person for the right role. As Satya Nadella, Microsoft CEO, says that the most critical thing is to get the right people on the bus and wrong people off the bus, and right people on the right seat before you start the bus. So that's the first thing. The second thing is take your hands off your people. When you are not taking the hands off your people, you're not allowing them to fail. And if they don't fail, they don't learn. Imagine you're teaching your daughter how to cycle. Till the time you don't take your hands off, she'll never get the balance on the cycle. Will she fall? She will fall. But that's how she learns cycling. You can never tell your daughter that if you fall, I'll not buy your cycle again. She will fall. Take your hands off, but never take your eyes off. And third rule is always show progress. Okay. Often what happens is when an employee works in an organization, he or she is working in a black box. She does not know how my contribution is moving the needle. They are spending 8, 9, 10 hours a day, often on the weekends as well. But if I do not see that how my 8 hours, which I'm squeezing out of my family and my own life and of my future, is going to help the organization, let alone the larger society. So as a manager, I must know and I must show that, hey, this was your contribution last week. And look, this is what we achieved. So if I can relay and communicate how your contribution impacts the larger objective, and of course have an objective at the first place.